Okay, here is a quick demo of how an administrator would use paperless board meetings to set up an online meeting. First, we'll log in. Here is the home screen of probably one of the first things you would do is you would enter users. So you would come over here and click enter users. You would choose how many it is that you want to add and enter names. We would choose their first name, last name, username, give them what kind of rights that they would have, because based on these rights that'll give them different access to documents depending on their security levels. So if it was a member, you just click that. You can send them an email that shows them that the agenda is ready to go, so you would put that in there if you wanted to. And add users. Back to main page, I can always update, delete users. The main thing is just to check the box if you're going to update it. Maybe they forget their password, or if they are no longer a board member, you could just delete them, click update, and they're gone. So we'll go back to home. Then we have documents here in the middle. Sometimes you'll want to maybe keep your handbook on file, or just anything that you would refer to frequently. You can upload here. View minutes, view policies, view other files. Another handy feature is to search past meetings, which I believe we showed you in the last demo. But you just click this and then you can search for a certain word. It then flags it, and then you can pull up that agenda to see what it exactly was that you wanted to view. Okay, so for the most part we want to start a meeting, and we just gotta input the date. Let's see, I'll pause this and put these in real quick. Saved. Okay, so I filled out the basic information, and the main thing is I filled out how many main headings that I wanted. This, I can always come back and change this, so it's not a big deal to know the exact number of main headings. Click next step, and now I'm ready to give titles to my main headings. So I could do roll call. If I wanted subheadings below that, I could. In this case, I don't want that there. Then I have business. I could have 2 subheadings below business. Then I could just do adjourn. And obviously you would have more. And again, you can always come back and update it. Next. Now it's asking me for my sub items. So new business and bus routes. And next. So basically here is my agenda, and now I'm ready to edit it and upload my documents. So I'll click on this. And here we can see we can delete or add headings before or after this. We can always edit the title. Some school board members like to add a time limit to each item, or how much they would like to spend on it. And then we can also add notes, and over here upload a file. So over here we could do the superintendent note. And then the red would be to delete the note. And for the most part we'll be uploading items. So let's pretend new business, we want to upload our document to it. We have lots of files because some items we realize have multiple files. We'll click on add file, and then we just basically, we don't have to describe it. Permission level we do want to do, assuming if it's in a closed session, we would want to mark the security level. If it's fine for everybody, we'll just keep it public, and then we'll choose the file. Now if it's a very large file, it can take some time to upload, but most of the time you'll just be doing PDFs and that sort of thing. So let's just pick one and we open it. There it is, and I'll click upload. And we can go back to update and view agenda and continue on. So maybe I want to do another one. I upload. The nice part about uploading them online is that they're really easy to change. So if you have a last minute edit, you don't have to go through and reprint everything. I can also drag and drop, which is handy. So if I want to adjourn when I go home, just kidding, I can move it around. Again, here's the add time feature. So we could say, maybe I want 5 minutes here. And that's just a little side note to your members. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to move on at that time. And that's pretty much how to set up an online meeting. And now we're ready to go home, and we are ready to manage the meetings. So here is the meeting I just created, and right now it is not viewable. So I would want to update, and I would want to make sure it's viewable to everyone that I want it to be viewable to, and click Update Permissions. I could choose to email my board members to notify them that the agenda is done. And now I'm ready to go to meeting. Click on the board meeting. And here it is. Here's my note that I added. I have my own notes over here I can add. Here's my hyperlinked items that I can click on. I choose to download it. PDFs are what we typically recommend, but our software is pretty much compatible with anything. It's just if it's a very large file size, it might take a while to upload. And then you'll also have to make sure that your members' computers are compatible with the files that you're uploading. So for instance, if you insert a Word document and they don't have Word, they're not going to be able to view it. Okay, so that's the basics, and if you have any other questions, we'd be glad to answer them. Thank you.